a ping pong bat out of hell. It's Will and Janette.
Lightning speed of movement, my darling. Focused, and you told the story brilliantly.
What disability? What limitations? That was absolutely off the charts!
You've been talking about energy. You gave it a new definition.
Love in the room. We'll talk about showing off your athleticism on week one. The speed of you across that floor. Did you?
It was amazing. Yeah, I loved it. I loved every minute. I loved the training and I loved the performance. It was just amazing, wasn't it? It was amazing.
You definitely loved it. You could see it.
On your face, it's just like full of joy. It spread to the studio audience. It spread through the TV sets to all of our faces at home.
I was loving life.
And you kissed the camera at the end.
I was singing along, wasn't I? I was like...
we'll get to that in a little minute. The thing is, though, towards the end, you looked like you might be a bit emotional.
I was emotional, yeah.
You know, was that relief at getting through it, or did it all get to you? Or
it was just from like a couple of weeks ago when I first started doing the quick step. I was falling over and stuff. I was really struggling, wasn't I?
Yeah,
in
balance
rehearsals.
was hard. Balance was really
just
hard.
with my disability and stuff. And to overcome that, I was really proud, and I was proud of Janette. She sort of stuck with me, and she was like, "You can do this.
You can do this."
Yeah. She's great like that. I mean, Janette, you have said Will needed someone to push him hard in training, and the judges acknowledged that work that you'd put in, which is great to see. Yeah. Did you expect him though to get to that point quite so quickly?
Wow, I have to say that we worked so hard. I mean, we were doing. Hold on, very happy with her Manrara. So I had to do it for Aliash.
Yeah.
He worked so hard. I mean, we didn't take lunch breaks. He was training in the morning for his competition. So he was going in so hard, and everything that I would say to him, he really took on board and listened to. I was just a dream student, dream student. I couldn't ask for better, really.
Feel the love, feel the love. You scored 26 points. This was amazing. Incredible comments. Shirley, loving your poise and your frame. Craig, thought you told the story well. Sports people often find it a bit difficult to get into the performance kind of side to things. We were talking about this yesterday with James. Did you know you were that much of a showman?
I didn't, but you saw it coming, didn't you?
I saw it coming.
To be honest, in the launch show, I enjoyed it too much, and I just ran off. I saw my brother in the crowd, and I was like, yeah! And then I just got lost. I just forgot about the actual dance.
We call it beast mode. It's called beast mode. When it goes rogue, it's called beast mode.
Beast mode. I like it. Hashtag beast mode.
Yeah,
that is beautiful. Now, you mentioned yourself that you were singing along. You got so into it. Shall we just have a little listen? Because you sang the whole way through the dance. Here we go. Check this out. Plus joy equals massive joy. I know you've been really keen to prove to yourself that you could learn a new skill and inspire other people with disabilities. Remind us how your condition affects you, Will.
Yes, I've got a condition called arthrogryposis, sort of like a severe arthritis of all four limbs. So it affects my hands, affects my legs, and it affects dancing quite a bit, but you've adapted so well. She's adapted amazingly to my disability and walked around it. She really has.
Yeah, and it's tough because she doesn't really have ankles, she doesn't have calves, and even the size of your foot is slightly different than normal, and it's shaped slightly different. But honestly, even in rehearsals with him, because of the attitude he has towards everything, I even forget that, you know, there's anything that's different about his limbs. He just works so hard and never makes me feel like anything is not there. Do you know? It's just incredible, honestly.
Have you had to how have you tailored the training in any way to suit Will?
I always, with all of my celebrities, I always try and showcase their strengths, really. And I think Will has so many strengths.
He certainly does.
So it's making mine, I don't know, it's a dream job. For me, it's the same as anyone else, really. I'm just highlighting and showcasing what you're amazing at, and it's working. I
thought someone might be a bit softer on me, you know, in the training hall, because they might be like, oh, Will, you know. But she's the opposite. We were doing lifts today, And I kept falling over, didn't I? She was like, it's your core. Use your core.
Look at, she's like there with that lovely smile on her face, but you know she is hardcore.
I think it might be my feet. I think it might be. She's like, no, it's your core.
It's the core.
Yeah.
Oh, God, don't even think back. Talking of, let's look at your shoes, because you've adapted your shoes, haven't you?
Yeah, these are really cool, aren't they?
To help with the
They're pretty
dancing
cool, though.
as well.
Yeah.
Talk us
So
through it.
they've adapted them nicely, so it's like built up on the side, because I always go over on the side of my foot.
The foot goes out that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's just sort of built up on that side. It just keeps me sort of straight, doesn't it?
Bit more balance.
Yeah, it makes a big
Excellent.
difference.
We have the biggest shoe fitting, 4 different pairs of shoes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You're talking my language now. And clearly you've gotten used to them as well. But we were quite concerned about you because we saw this picture of your feet, Will. And they are the plasters.
They're beautiful,
Imagine
aren't they?
the size of the blisters underneath.
Yeah.
How
All the
are
girls
they
are going to
now?
slide into the DMs after seeing that picture, aren't they? Cheers.
I do love you.
Love that.
Yeah, sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry. You can have words with me after for that. Thanks, Paul. OK, this week's dance, and it's Janette's favourite. It's the salsa. Come on.
Go on.
Now, apart from being, you know, this is up-tempo, it's a very, very different pace. Quick Step was fast,
Yes.
but this is a whole different ball game, isn't it?
This is a whole different ball game. We've got hips, we've got shimmies, we've got lifts, as he just said. It's really fast, actually. But he's doing so good. I think his personality really suits the salsa because he's got so much energy, high energy, and that's what you need to do this.
That's what you need.
dance,
What you also need with a thing like this is Gloria Estefan. This
Oh,
is their
yeah.
dance tune this week. Come on. Close personal friend of Janette Manrara, Gloria
Oh, yeah, she's
Estefan.
my dear friend.
Yeah,
Dear
she's saying
friend,
happy
Gloria.
birthday to you.
How are you, honey?
I
Some of the
know.
kids, yeah.
They're like that. How are you finding the shimmying, Will?
It's tough. It's really tough. I found the start.
Yeah, the
it's
shimmy's
tough.
you got it.
She's persisted with me. I'm working. I'm just trying to loosen those the shoulders, isn't it? Shoulders.
I feel like when we get the beast mode, it's going to really come out. The
Yeah,
shimmies
yeah,
are gonna
well,
come
yeah.
out.
Hashtag beast mode. I'm loving that. As a Latin sensation, Janette Manrara is a bit good at this dance, obviously. If we take ourselves back, how could you forget Mambo number 5 with Jake Wood? Look away now, Will. Remember some of this human juggling that went on.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, I know. It's still amazing.
I'm
even
amazed.
today how you did that.
I think it's because I just didn't know what I was doing at that point. It was still, I was still early on.
It's just ridiculous. Now we've seen that.
Will, don't look. Will,
Yeah, just
Will,
look at
Will,
this now, Will.
Will, just
I feel
like,
like mentioning
you're
a big
amazing, Will.
compliment.
See you later.
Yes. Listen, you are absolutely
amazing, Will.
gonna smash it. Remember, hashtag beast mode. Good luck, Will and
you.
Janette this weekend. Still to come, Vicky Gill is